Hey there, it's Michael Clark at Rusty Eck Ford. I just want to give you a walk around here of this brand new Platinum F-150 4x4. It's an absolutely beautiful truck. Absolutely love the platinum grills on these trucks in the silver color, and then the platinum markings on the back. Of course, this is a 4x4 model. This vehicle has active park assist, so it will parallel park itself. It has the FX4 package, twin panel sunroof. Very nicely equipped truck. The tailgate back here, you can hit a couple buttons on your transmitter and it'll lower that down just if your hands are full. That's fantastic. You've got a little button here. You can push this, and then this step will pop out, and that will go up, and you can just have that step just to step right up on and get in the back. There's a button over here to fully line up the bed of the truck. Lights up over there, and it's kind of hard to see that one up top in the sun. That lights up as well. This particular truck does have the remote start. Just raise that back up there. So back here you can see you've got sensors in the bumper. So if there's someone behind you and maybe you weren't watching the backup camera, it'll start beeping as you're getting close. This truck does have the 360 view camera also, which is awesome when you're trying to move it around the dealership here and make sure that you didn't accidentally get too close and bump something. The 360 camera is awesome. These seat belts, these are inflatable seat belts. This is something that we've invented several years ago, and we've made the patent free to the whole rest of the world to make sure everyone's safe as can be. Back here you've got 110 volts if you need to blow dry your hair. You've also got a spot over here for 12 volts, and then heated seats for both the left and right side of the back. You just hit them once, it comes on at full heat, and then you can turn it down and then off as you hit it 2 more times. Pockets back here in the back. These headrests are actually functional. They will tilt forward, and if you pull it too far forward, it'll just snap all the way back, go back to the original position. Of course, these seats go up in the way. If you wonder what these are the fancy schmancy floor mats. Now the running boards on these trucks are powered, so it's a nice, clean, sleek look on the Platinum models, whereas most of our trucks just have them down all the time. Now if the truck is locked, you can come up and just put your thumb on there and hit open, and if your keys are in your pocket or in your purse, it's going to go ahead and sense the keys and let you in. Another thing I love about these trucks here is that you have, of course, the key code, so if you wanted to go swimming and leave your purse or keys or whatever inside the vehicle and monies, you can leave everything in there. These lights here are crazy bright. These are activated by a switch on the dash. It's not going to work right now during the day because it knows it's sunny outside, but you would hit this button here and it's going to turn it on the left and the right side. It's great if you're out camping or you just want some extra light at a job site. Of course, here you've got your pedals. You can bring those closer to you or further away. This is a very, very fancy truck. This has not just 10-way power seats, but actually buns massagers, or they're called multi-contour seats, but they'll turn on and massage your back and buns, and put that right there. Inside here, you've got a huge cavern for a center console. There's also a 12-volt connection down there. Place to store some pins and things like that. Another 12 volts over here, as well as 110. I've got the air conditioning seats on already because that's my only complaints about the darker color leather is it's warmer, but with the air conditioned seats, I'd rather have the dark color because it's easy to stay looking clean, and the AC seats keep it nice and cool. You've got 12 volts there, nav card, direct input, 2 of the USB plug-ins there as well. These buttons over here are going to be the ones you're going to hit, do a couple other things on the vehicle. If you want the vehicle to park itself, it'll start scanning for a spot, and that's just to pull forward, and it'll parallel park itself. Trailer brake controls, you have electronic locking or axle. You just pull back to engage that. It's a feature I don't think I'd ever use unless I was young and out mudding or anything. 4-wheel automatic, 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low. I figure the automatics are a really cool feature on these trucks. Now you've got heated steering wheel, which you probably won't use that for a few months still. Just hit that and it'll turn it right on. Now the 360 camera is something I love on this vehicle. So right now you can see, let me just pull forward a little bit, and I'm going to just drive around the corner and you'll see this truck over here on the right side. And you can see how close can I get to when I possibly will start having a problem. So it's real nice if you're ever trying to navigate around something, you wonder how close am I to that tree. If you're doing any sort of trail driving or anything, it's pretty cool. You've got downhill descent control, your traction controls there as well. Another thing I like on this 360 camera is you hit the buttons, it's going to go ahead and change mode. So as I hit that, it looks straightforward if you were doing some off-roading and you're trying to figure out where's that boulder in front of me. Hit it again. This one I love. So this is looking straight and right down the sides of the bumper. So that white truck is actually that truck right there. So it's getting that view right down the front of the bumper. So if you're pulling out of the grocery and you wondered, and you got a big box van or someone like that excursion you have is blocking your view, you can hit that button to be able to view right down the side and make sure that no one's coming, no one's going to bump into you. There's of course sensors on the back that allow you to be able to have bright orange lights. Kind of hard to see there, but right over here there's going to be a bright orange light, which you'll definitely be able to see during the day. Whereas when you have your cruise set, if someone's in your blind spot on either side, you're going to have a bright orange light to let you know that it's not safe because someone's in your way. There's a button right here that pulls your mirrors in and out. So you hit that button. If you've got a smaller garage like I do, and you can tuck those mirrors in. So your adaptive cruise control. There is a couple buttons here that adjust the gap. This is something that's been a huge hit for us. Where I kind of mentioned earlier, as far as if you've got your cruise set, I'm not sure how well you can see that. So as I hit a couple buttons on here, you'll see more lines. So the more lines there is, the more distance there'll be between the car in front of you and your vehicle before the vehicle starts braking on its own, just to keep you safe. It also has those little dots on the side, the little lane lines. Now when you have your cruise set and the truck sees those lane lines, it will keep you in those spots. So if maybe you were driving and, I don't know, hopefully we aren't texting and driving, but you can go in and adjust some things like your lane keeping. You can adjust the mode where it alerts you, where it feels like you're driving over rumble strips. I prefer the alert and aid. And what that does for you is if maybe you were looking at the sunset as you're traveling to Colorado and you were moving over out of your lane, the truck will gently just push you back in where you need to go on its own, and it'll also shake the steering wheel a little bit just to simulate rumble strips to keep you safe. They want you to know that if you are moving all around the road, that maybe you need to stop and pull over and take a break for a minute. And this truck does a lot more. But I look forward to meeting with you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.